Hey guys, welcome back to the optimized playthrough series of Summoner's Greed. This is the final episode of this series where we are attempting to beat JR Nightmare with only level 400 monsters, aka before having to grind Evil Summoner for power gems in order to level up our monsters from 400 to 500 to make them stronger. I acquired Anubis this week because I figured my best chance of having Felina defeat the monsters this map is by having Anubis give her the ability to do 5 times the damage to these monsters. I also put Deathbite and Devon here to also decrease the percentage health of the enemy monsters. Deathbite by 50% to whatever Ray, you can see that's the special ability for multiple monsters, and then Devon 90% for one monster at a time. Of note, I have the cooldown charm on Felina, and I just have random attack speed and attack charms on Anubis, Deathbite, and Devon. Obviously, that's not ideal. You should have cooldown charms on all three of these so that they're using their special ability, which is basically what is useful. Um, but in order to do that, you have to grind Meat and Matter a bunch of times to get a bunch of cooldown charms, which probably isn't optimal, to be honest. So you might as well just farm Evil Summoner a few times to get a higher level Felina, and then you can defeat this map much more quickly than farming for cooldown charms. In any case, you have to do that anyways at the end of the game because you want to get all the optimal charms for all your monsters. So either way, you can do one or the other. Meat and Matter to farm your cooldown charms, or do Evil Summoner. Those two steps, I think either one would be fine. The thing is, I think that in order to beat this map, you basically just need to have one of your attack monsters, so Felina in this case, to be higher than level 400 here. So that's what I would suggest if you're playing this for the first time. Otherwise, at the end of the game, you also need to farm your charms anyhow. So yeah, you're just watching this. It's going well so far, kind of, but you can see like we're at wave 5 and we're already losing some of our barriers, which is not a good sign, especially now that we have the shaman coming out here that gave us trouble even during Rage Fist Nightmare, and now you're having even multiple bosses coming out, so it's not going to go well, basically, right? So there you have that. We just try a few times here, but yeah, it just basically doesn't work. Um, even if we use our manual abilities like the freeze and the lightning and whatnot. So now I'm just trying a few other things on uh, my other account here where I have Thor to see if if I use Thor with Anubis, am I able to defeat this level here? So you can see here, Thor unfortunately doesn't mesh that well with Anubis because its attack range is only like this circle kind of thing. It's not global. It doesn't even get to the top of this lane here, which would be much more ideal because then you can actually do damage with Anubis's ability. So because of that, you can see here, basically the same thing happens. We lose at wave 3 out of 20, so we're not getting anywhere there. So if you guys have any ideas in terms of how to beat this map with just level 400 monsters, feel free to comment below, and I'm happy to try it. Or you can just tell me you've already tried it and that's how you actually defeat it, and then I'll try to acquire those same monsters to replicate that as well. But until then, as far as I know, you cannot defeat this map with just level 400 monsters. So I tried everything. I got Hellhound here to, the best buffing, attack buffing monsters. I put, Anubis there. Uh, you know, I just don't think it's possible. So That ends the optimized playthrough. From here on, you're going to just be following what I said in the how to beat this game video tutorial, where you're going to be basically at end game. So you're going to be leveling up your monsters to level 500 using Evil Summoner. You're going to be farming various maps to acquire all the charms that you need for your end game monsters. And then you're going to be farming for the charm upgrade coins in order to get your charms to level 15. And then you have the strongest monsters possible. And then you can finally beat Meter Matter Hard, which is the final map of the game as of right now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.